What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, so when we buy magic cards or any other TCG, we tend to look at, what's the EV, what are the cards in the set, do I need the cards, do I don't need the cards, what's the value, and when we sell cards, either, the cards that's just laying around or cards in your personal collection, we also tend to look at the value. Are these cards going to be reprinted? Is there potential for those cards to move up? So it's very clear, in my opinion, that when buying or selling these MTG cards or even Pokemon, other TCG, is driven by our emotions, and I think it should be, because think about it. When you buy cards and you feel like, oh, it's I like to pull serialized cards, right? Or I kind of like to get these retro foil version or these special variant. I want to buy boxes, and you tend to really not look at price or nothing. You just don't. You kind of block all the negative um, in social media, and you're more happy to buy the product, right? And it's your decision, it's your money, and whether you get it or not, I mean, it's good, right? It's you. And if you sell the cards, you like to see what you can get. You calculate the value, what's how much is it selling in the market, and sometimes you kind of hold on the cards because, man, it's too cheap. I bought it with this value, now it's selling super low. Or the other part is like, wow, it jumped up like 5x. Wow, yeah, I won. So like I said, it's for me, it's very clear that it's driven by emotions. And I think it's supposed to be driven by emotions, because think about it, in the last year or 2 years, even 5 years, um, this is why most of us, all the people that are hardcore collectors, hardcore investors, hardcore players, when they see their cards go up or down, it doesn't matter. When they see their cards get reprinted, when they see their collection go up and down in value, it's it hits you the most. It hits you when WotC or Hasbro decide on things, when they, you know, created this new rules, bannings, or like new format, new this or that. It hits you a lot. Like, you feel it and you see it through social media, you post it, and it's very clear that we're more attached to these cards. Magic, Pokemon, when you hear the news, like, oh, the set is getting reprinted, or the cards getting banned, or they're going back into like freaking Ravnica. Like, you see both sides. Like, oh man, my cards are gonna go low, because it's getting reprinted. Or on the other side, it's like, oh wow, like, um, they're not gonna reprint this cards. I've had this, so the value of my cards will go up. Or this new card is combo with these cards, so my value, the value of my collection will go up. So I think it is very important that when we buy or sell cards, it's always driven by emotions, because I know many other content creators are saying, especially Rudy, when he say social media, like, it's the market's driven by emotions. Um, but I think it's supposed to be because we're more attached to our collections. So when we buy or sell our collection, it's sometimes like you tend to hold on and you tend to understand more about the value of your collection. In my personal experience, I mentioned that I'm gonna sell my some of my collection, my vintage collection, and it's very hard. Even though I'm like multiple like gains on them already because I bought them really cheap. It's very hard for me. I know there's profit to be made, but selling, it's even though I sell it at the market price, it's so hard because, like I said, it's driven by emotions, like that's my personal collection. And when I bought those cards, same exact thing. It was driven by my emotions because, owning a Power 9, that's like almost everyone's dream to own Black Lotus and the other cards. So it's like I said, it's a kind of different video because I feel like most of the buying or selling nowadays is really driven by emotions, and like I said, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So like that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.